Bitch. Oh man, that's what we needed last video. Here it is. I'm Tristan. I will be taking over this one today because honestly, between all of us, I know the most about Nintendo. So,
Yep. I'm Hunter.
And well, I'm Jacob.
we're just gonna jump right into this one. Honestly, not the best. I mean, Smash Bros was great. I'm all for another Mario Party, and Fire Emblem. I like Fire Emblem games, but really, nothing really that interesting.
Is like they're really relying this year's E3 on Smash Bros. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Considering half the presentation was Smash Bros.
Yeah, wasn't it like 25 minutes?
Yeah,
of just Smash
the
Bros.
Smash Bros. Part was 25 minutes of the. I think it was 47 minutes of the whole presentation. But I guess we'll just go over the main parts, which is, I guess we'll start off here. Mario Party. I honestly did not see that going.
I didn't either, but I am so happy for Mario Party. I loved playing Mario Party. Because like when Game Truck was still a thing.
Classic Game Truck.
I played Mario Party with my friends, and we just had the biggest blast. That and Guitar Hero. But I'm so excited for this new Mario Party.
Yeah, so this one...
like how you could bring together the two screens to form like a battle arena in different ways is just amazing.
Yeah, so this one, it's called Super Mario Party, which... very generic title. I'm wondering if they'll change that later down the line, but probably not if it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
It seems to be going back to the original style of Mario Party, whereas the last two, 9 and 10, both crammed all the players into the same car so you'd all move together. So games went by faster, but that also resulted in, I feel like, less going on.
Yeah, and if you're like me and you watch Achievement Hunter, they played Super Mario, or they just played Mario Party for like 50 turns, which turned into the longest game in history, and I loved those. But I'm so excited to see this new Mario Party.
Yeah, I'm excited for them to go back to the original. Just for one, yeah, it does. It makes the games longer, which I've always liked that. In past games, they've always also made it like possible to pause in like the middle of a match if you needed to take a break. But it's just, it's more exciting that way. There's more possibilities for mini games. There's more possibilities for duels. It's just better that way.
Yeah,
I agree.
And as you said, it seems to be adding some interesting stuff with the fact that you can use the Switch gamepads together almost to just like sync them together and change the way minigames are played.
Yeah, it's like, especially with the new Switch technology, there's a lot more they can do with this.
It's definitely...
instead of the old clunky controllers.
It's definitely interesting. I guess there's really not much to say about this. It seems pretty straightforward. There hasn't been too much shown yet. It seems like one of those games that they put together fairly fast. Especially if it's... I believe it said it's coming out in October.
Yeah, it's like there wasn't much to go off of. They knew what they were doing, and there's not much to change.
They knew what they were doing. They knew what they wanted to go for. They knew what the fans wanted, and it seems they delivered. It seems to be pretty straight to the point what we wanted.
Yeah.
Next, we got Fire Emblem Three Houses.
So you're the big Fire Emblem guy.
Yeah, so this was one that we knew was coming. It was announced last year, but last time we saw it, it said it was going to be coming out 2018. Obviously, they missed that deadline. But from this trailer, it looks fairly interesting. It's like, normally Fire Emblem, you're controlling one unit, maybe two at a time, you're just moving around a lot of board. But this one seems to be more army focused. As you can see in the trailer, there's a lot of like, you're moving one guy, but then there's just a legion of people falling behind you. And with each attack, it seems you got your main guy who does the more powerful attack, followed by your army, which seems to be doing a lot of hits, but with less damage. It doesn't. There doesn't seem to be much going on right now as of like anything for story. I can't really like tell you what like story points are really going on here. It's just kind of, they showed it off. It's here. We already knew it was coming, but it's nice to see that it is coming fairly soon.
Yeah, I remember playing a Fire Emblem at your house and not knowing exactly what the hell was going on, but like the fact that I was just attacking things and they just kept on respawning. It was a very hectic game, but
Oh, you're talking about Fire Emblem Warriors.
yes.
So that's a very different game. So the normal Fire Emblem style, it's more like for you to put it in perspective, it's more like Halo Wars, like tactical turn-based, like
Oh, okay.
strategy game. And it's still like that. It's definitely got better graphics than the 3DS. It's very upgraded. It's not like a Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee kind of upgraded where it just still kind of looks like the 3DS graphics, maybe just slightly enhanced to HD. This one looks like a full overhaul HD graphics with the still very anime inspired designs of Fire Emblem.
Okay.
And I guess speaking of Pokemon, we're gonna move on to that one too. We got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. That was
Did they
one,
even talk about that?
yeah. So it was very brief. Obviously, it was one that was there were two games that were shown off probably about a couple weeks ago now.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited because I love Pokemon. That's like the one game, other than Smash Bros. And Mario, that I can actually get behind.
Yeah. So during the actual event, the main thing they showed off was the new Pokeball controller.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it'll be released same day as the game, and with each one you get a free mystery gift, which will be Mew, which is a legendary Pokemon.
Wait, is it really a mystery gift then?
Well, that's what they call in Pokemon games. What they call them mystery gifts. They're just little eggs that you receive, and it'll be a Pokemon.
Yeah.
So this one, it's a Mew.
It's a Mew egg.
I don't know if it's going to be in an egg. Sometimes they're in an egg, sometimes they're not. But the thing is, Mew's basically always been a Pokemon that's been almost kind of impossible to catch in game.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're releasing this, I think it's incentive for people to buy it if they want to complete their Pokédex.
The thing about this game is that they're really undermining it because of their new Pokemon game coming out after this.
Yeah, maybe they're digging a grave for this game a little bit by announcing already that there will be a mainline core Pokemon game coming next year. But I still feel the hype for this game.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's good. It's the first actual Pokemon game on the Switch.
Yeah, so after the conference, they actually showed off during the Treehouse event some gameplay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be, well, obviously we already knew this, but it's a mix between the original Pokemon style and Pokemon Go, where you don't have to walk around the grass like randomly searching for things anymore. They're out in the open world. You can see them, you can walk up to them, you can just go up to any Pokemon you want. The difference is that there's no longer any wild Pokemon battles.
No, you just catch them like you do
Yeah.
in Pokemon Go. You just
So
throw
what you do, yeah, you
Pokeballs.
can lure them with berries. You can throw Pokeballs at them. You can obviously get the second player to have a higher chance of catching them. And apparently, based on several things like the way you threw the ball, if you got like a good, great, excellent, whatever, it'll distribute XP to your Pokemon in your party.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you level up now. Plus, you got the trainer battles still in there.
Yeah, you still got battles.
You still got battles. Yeah, obviously, it's just going to be less frequent, considering you won't have any wild Pokemon battles.
No, it's like you're gonna be mostly just fighting like random people on the street.
Yeah.
Or like a.
You'll have your random trainer encounters like as normal, and they'll continue as battling. When you approach one person, if you have multiple players, you will both be battling them. So
He's like, haha, battle me.
in a way, playing with two players seems to be an easy mode, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also kind of interesting considering this is the first mainline. Well, I feel like they're trying to say it's not mainline, but this really does feel like a mainline Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first mainline where you can play with more than one person.
Yeah,
That's all.
I mean, I'm not a huge, humongous fan of Pokemon. Like, I like it as a game and all that stuff. I just haven't really played it a whole lot. I think the only game I played is Sapphire.
Yeah.
But, I mean, honestly, this game kind of seems like something that they were intending to make a main game or whatever that,
Yeah.
but they ended up just making like another one, and they wanted to push that one more. That kind of seems like what they're doing here because it does seem like it has like the aspects of like a mainline game, but it's just turning
Just
out to be more of a game
they kind
to
of
feed the
streamlined it
hunger
a
of
bit,
the audience.
just to I think it's more to bring in the casual gamers before the big core game comes out.
Yeah, especially like now that everybody's getting Switches, not only because like it's the next Nintendo console and it has all these great Nintendo titles such as Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, but it's also bringing in new gamers because like they're bringing in Dark Souls Remastered, they got the new Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, they
Fortnite.
they got Fortnite now.
They're bringing that one in. Yes, they brought in Fortnite
Yeah.
for this presentation. We're not really going to go into that. Everyone already knows about Fortnite. Fortnite's not.
It's not like a unknown game.
Yeah, it's definitely not one I need to go over with you guys.
Yeah, 12-year-olds everywhere are jerking their dicks off just because like it's coming to Switch.
I think the one other thing about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee is that they also showed off more of Pokemon falling behind you.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I did see that. Like it's on you. It's like if you have Pikachu, it's like
so
on your shoulder.
at
or
all
following
times, Pikachu and Eevee will be on your trainer, but you can also bring out other Pokemon. Like at the beginning, they were showing this man has Charizard following him.
Yeah.
But they also showed off stuff like how bigger Pokemon will work, like an Onyx, who is this huge rock snake Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like riding that fucking
Well,
thing through
in
town.
the games, his size kind of seems to vary a lot. They seem to focus on, yes, he is huge, because whenever you bring him out, your trainer will automatically jump onto his back and ride him. So it's just nice small details like that. They said, they didn't show it, but they said like Pokemon like Voltorb, which is just like it's basically just a Pokeball sphere looking Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's just completely round. Instead of like walking and stuff or hopping, he'll like roll around and follow you. It's just
pretty
small
good.
stuff like that makes me excited for this game.
Is there like water terrain as well? Obviously, I'm guessing there is.
So
honestly.
in the original trailer, they showed a trainer riding like a Lapras, which is kind of like his Loch Ness Monster looking Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's riding that around. Still do that. It's just nice because we have had Pokemon following you before in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but that was probably almost 10 years ago. That's been a while.
Yeah. But another thing I'm looking forward to this game is that it's 2-player.
Yeah.
He's like you can play with a friend, and that's new and it's interesting. And I always wanted to play Pokemon with friends.
Yeah.
Did they have multiplayer in like the last Pokemon game, Sun and Moon?
Like I mentioned before, there hasn't been any straight up like couch co-op multiplayer. There's always just been online, but it's never been like, hey, go on an adventure with your friends. It's always just been online battling or trading.
Yeah, that's true. And then now with like you can explore with your friends, which is gonna be a pain in the ass. It's gonna be like the Lego games because you're gonna be going one way, and then your friends gonna be like, oh, I want to go this way, and you're gonna be like stuck pulling at the screen.
It kind of seems like the second player kind of follows first player. I don't know if you're free to move around or not, but as of now, it kind of seems like the second player just follows. But I guess we'll see more on that.
Yeah.
I think that's really all I have for that game. I mean, that one's taking up a bulk of this video already anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the final like big mention here is that there will be Xenoblade 2 DLC. And I think it was something most of us knew was coming if you followed like Nintendo and stuff. Xenoblade is slowly becoming one of their bigger franchises. I haven't really played the Xenoblade game, so I can't really talk too much about this. Only the fact that it's nice to see that they're continuing supporting this game through DLC. Yeah. So,
I have no idea what that game is, so yeah.
yeah. So, other than that, there was a lot of smaller releases, like announcements. Maybe I think the biggest one here I'm excited for is Dragon Ball Fighters is coming to the Switch.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighter.
Yeah, it looks. It's such a nice looking game.
I think I played that game. I can't remember, but
They showed off some stuff for Wolfenstein. They showed off a bunch of indie games.
yeah, I'm excited because like 2 Nintendo Switch games that are coming out, that are not mainly for the Nintendo Switch, is Wolfenstein. I guess you could call it 3. I don't know what it's called. Where you, William's twin daughters killing Nazis in mech suits.
But they also showed off Wolfenstein 2 in a trailer.
That is true.
That one's coming also to the Switch.
And then also Trials.
Trials is another one that I'm kind of excited for. I mean,
It's another game that I love to hate because it, as much fun as I have playing it, it pisses me off
it's
every
one of those
time.
games where
I could see it being a good game for Switch, though.
if
I
you
feel like
played a
Switch would
Trials
be a good
game, I feel like you played all Trials games. You played one, but they're still fun.
Yeah, like the challenges in the last game, which is another thing that pissed me off.
Wasn't Fusion the last one?
Yeah, Fusion was the last one. Like one of the challenges was you had to stay on fire for the whole goddamn track, and there was so much water, and every time you jump over the fucking puddle, your back tire would touch the water while you're on fire, and you immediately go out, and it pissed me off every time. God, I hate that.
All right, so obviously I've been saving the best for last here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jacob was pointing me out something. Yeah, I guess I'll go over this real fast. It's the fact that Yoshi Switch was not shown at all.
Or Metroid.
Or Metroid Prime 4. Those two, well, I mean, one bigger than the other. Metroid Prime 4 was way bigger than Yoshi last E3. To be fair, they only announced it. They didn't show anything for it, but I think a lot of people were expecting it. I, for one, wasn't, but it was definitely one of those games that I think a lot of people were expecting to be shown off a little bit here when we got absolutely nothing for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was kind of upsetting, but I'd expect that we get something soon with multiple Nintendo Directs.
Yeah, the thing is, I think the fact that Nintendo has Directs several times a year kind of takes away from the grand reveals of E3.
Yeah.
When Nintendo's already showing about everything.
It's, but yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so I mean, Yoshi Switch was a big one. I for one thought it was for certain going to be shown off today.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that because it's kind of weird that Yoshi's getting his own game, but it looked a lot of fun.
Well, this is not anything new. Yoshi's had several games. He just had one recently.
Wait, recently?
Yeah, so he had Yoshi's Woolly World, which came out probably 2 years ago. Just the classic like Yoshi game format. And this one seems kind of be like a sequel to it somewhat.
But it's actually Yoshi. It's not like
But
Yarn.
It's more like, it seems like a more normal Yoshi, and it seems to revolve around more construction paper cutout kind of stuff rather than yarn.
Yeah, but we'll see more news about that.
I think
the
that
next direct.
That one will probably be shown off before the end of the year. I thought it would come out this year, but now that seeing that it hasn't been shown off at all, E3, I don't think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, but yeah. Anything else that you want to mention before head out?
You better believe there's something I gotta mention. Smash Bros.
We've been talking about Smash Bros.
Oh, we haven't talked about Smash Bros at all yet.
We haven't.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we were even talking.
Yeah, I'll
about
save
it,
the best for last here. Smash Bros Ultimate. It honestly blew my mind away.
We know. But it is pretty cool that we're getting another Smash Bros. Especially with like all characters returning.
Every character that's ever been in a Smash Bros. Game is in this one game. That includes people like Snake, who, after Kojima left Konami, it's just like, I don't think anyone really expected him to come back.
Yeah. But
it's kind of great to know that he is back.
Yeah, I agree. And
we brought people back like Wolf, we got Snake, we got Ice Climbers, which I think everyone expected Ice Climbers to come back. I don't think anyone expected people like Pichu or Young Link to come back, but it's kind of cool just to know that they truly are making this ultimate.
Yeah, and then that doesn't add up for, like, we have every map returning, we have every character returning.
Well, we don't know about every map. It just seems, at the moment, if I remember right, there's been 70 confirmed stages already, so it seems as though every map may be returning.
And then we also have DLC that has not been announced yet.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about DLC, but I'm almost 100% certain they will show off DLC eventually. I think it's too soon for them to obviously mention any of that, considering we still haven't gotten all the new fighters revealed yet. Obviously, we've only... Got
We got
3
Ridley.
so far. So yeah, obviously the first reveal back in March, we got Inklings, and today we got their first gameplay, which was definitely interesting. You cover the enemy in ink. The ink does makes
Double
it do
damage.
more damage. Yeah, you can use your splat roller and cover stages, and I don't know. They seem like a pretty fun. I'm interested. I'm ready to see these characters in action more.
Yeah.
Treehouse, you got a lot of video gameplay of them, and another newcomer, Ridley, Samus's arch nemesis, is who people have been asking for since Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah, where it was just a character in the background that would occasionally hit you.
He was always a character that everyone believed was way too big to be in Smash Bros. Considering his size always seems to vary in Metroid games, but he's always been way bigger than everyone else. But they seem to cut down his wingspan. Obviously, they cut down on his size. They seem to find a way to make him work.
Yeah, and then did you say there was another character?
Yeah, and the third character, who I'm not as hyped for, it's nice to know that she's in there. It's Daisy. She's just another clone character, which this version, they seem to recognize the fact that yes, people aren't the biggest fans of clone characters. A lot of people seem to feel that they take away like spots that could have been for new characters, but actually that's complete opposite. Most of the time, clone characters are just added in because developers have extra time to just throw in some new character. But yeah, we didn't really see anything about Daisy. It's just we know she's a clone of Peach, and she'll probably either have like a damage buff or something.
Her ass of death, her booty bumps.
The
that knock
classic
people.
booty bump. But yeah, other than that, so many characters got changes.
Yeah, like
It seems to be that every character might have gotten a change.
Yeah, from their skins to their ultimates to just overall like look and gameplay is changed a little bit or by a lot. It's like Link has his new self-detonate remote detonation of bombs.
You remote detonate the bombs. He's got a new final smash.
He's got 2 arrows.
He's got 2 arrows. We got people like Zelda and Ganondorf who are going back to their original designs rather than the Twilight Zelda designs that they were rocking from Brawl to Wii U. It seems that some characters who were split up in Smash 4, like Zelda and Sheik and Zero Suit Samus and Samus, are staying separated.
Oh, and then we got Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah,
returning.
but Charizard is going back to Pokemon Trainer, which I think is for the better. It's kind of nice to see even more Pokemon representation through Pokemon Trainer. Obviously, we got a lot of new Final Smashes, but that's kind of be expected because that just kind of happens every time now. We got stuff like hard hits or slow-mo 1v1s. The gameplay seems to be a bit different just for the fact that it seems people get launched easier. It seems a little faster than Wii U and 3DS. It's just, I'm excited. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of rambling on a bit just for the fact that I'm so excited and there's so many things I want to talk about that we might have to make this own video at one point.
Yeah, we'll probably make a Smash Bros. Video here someday, but as of right now, this is just the major highlights, so I think we've covered most of what Nintendo had to offer this year.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't too much. Like I said, it was a little disappointing, but at the same time, I can't be mad because Smash Bros. Got me way too hyped.
Yeah.
The only thing I think that truly, truly disappointed me with this is that I have to wait till December to get Smash Bros.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
I was expecting it to be September because that's when their online is coming out, but, you know, I waited this long, I can wait more.
Yeah. Alright, send us off.
Alright, it's been Nerd Central with the Nerd Talk. I'm Tristan.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Jacob.
And thank you for watching. Subscribe and like this video, and check out more videos if you would like.
And leave a comment below of what you're most hyped about for Nintendo.
And with that, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, bye.
Peace.